I forced myself to watch Meghan's latest interview, and it revealed her biggest problem. Express columnist Mika Smiles watched the Duchess of Sussex's latest interview with Fortune magazine and thinks it proves one worrying thing about her. I always feel bad when writing negative things about Meghan Markle. I remind myself that she is just a few months older than me and has 2 kids, just like I do. Perhaps we have more common ground than I think? But then I watch something that irritates me to the core and realize that, no, a lot of her terrible press is brought on by her total inability to tell the truth about who she is. Because here in Britain we value truth tellers and call out bullshit, which is why Meghan's shtick has worn out so quickly. In quite a quick succession, we have seen Meghan the global campaigner, Meghan the doting daughter, Meghan the fairy tale princess. And, last week, we saw Meghan prancing around Washington, D.C. with a new role in her sights, Meghan the female founder. I would love to know what actual businesswomen thought about her squirm-inducing interview with Fortune magazine. It was clear to see that even the interviewer was a bit taken aback by Meg's rambling, which social media users blasted as similar to Kamala Harris' now infamous word salad. There are so many mortifying moments throughout the 20 long minutes. The first is when she's asked by the interviewer about moving to America. She replied, in a bizarre Californian lexicon, that 5 years ago, she and Harry were focused on nesting and healing, and creating community, to concentrate on anything else. Heal from what precisely? The public backlash after chucking the whole royal family under the bus? Then there is the awful way Thash tries to adopt what she thinks is female founder lingo using cringe corporate speak like SKUs, origin stories and hero products. But in reality, all people want to hear is the truth in plain English. She then explains that it was most people's assumption she'd go into fashion and beauty as that's what people associate with her. Humble much? But, actually, the lightning bolt for us ever came when she was making jam during COVID. I love the fact that anyone can have an idea and start a business from their very own kitchen. What Meghan fails to realize or acknowledge, however, is that there are millions of women who have started similar businesses, but they didn't have the backing of the world's biggest streaming platform to carry it. What would have been so much more refreshing is if she had walked out and said, "Do you know what? I'm a day-home in my kitchen, I've had a lot of help to develop a brand and now I'm doing my best to learn the business. I know there are countless women who aren't in the privileged position that I am." Oh, how I'd have clapped, and she'd have perhaps got a flicker of support from the otherwise ominously silent Fortune audience, who were probably rolling their eyes as much as I was. But Meghan's biggest problem is that she really does struggle to be herself. Meghan the CEO is just another character played poorly by the actress, and she'll ditch it as soon as she spots a better leading lady role. Sadly for her, Meghan is fooling absolutely no one in her desperate effort to recast herself again and again.